Hey guys, Cryptic Zach here, for all things strange and mysterious. Loch Ness is a deep freshwater lake in Scotland, and Nessie is the nickname for the fabled Loch Ness Monster, believed to lurk in the depths of Loch Ness. For centuries, people there claimed to have spotted what they described as a sea serpent or monster. Then everything changed in 1934, when this photo taken by Dr. Robert Wilson was published in the London Daily Mail. This started speculation that the Loch Ness Monster could be a Plesiosaur, the huge aquatic reptile that supposedly went extinct 65 million years ago. Joining me today is University of Cryptozoology professor Mark Anthony. Mark, you've been to Loch Ness, so what's it like?
It's great, Zach. It's in the Scottish Highlands, which are green and mountainous and beautiful, but it's also very remote and misty and spooky and monstery. I mean, it's the perfect place to investigate the supernatural. And I have to admit, Zach, when I was walking along the banks of Loch Ness, every time I heard a splash in the water, I'm looking, hoping to see Nessie.
Yeah, but hasn't the 1934 photo, hasn't that been debunked as a hoax?
That's true, Zach. The 1934 photo, which is nicknamed a surgeon's photo, or the surgeon's photo, because the doctor's the one that took it. It's actually a rubber monster head mounted on a toy submarine. It hasn't ended the search for Nessie. In fact, recently, Kongsberg Maritime from Norway was using an underwater drone at Loch Ness, and they discovered something remarkable. What they found was a wooden model of the Loch Ness Monster built in 1969 for, get this, a Sherlock Holmes movie. And the cool thing about this, it's a piece of movie history because it was created by special effects genius Wally Weavers. He worked on some of the greatest science fiction films of all time, including 2001: A Space Odyssey. But the thing is, they were towing this wooden mock-up monster along behind a boat, and it sank during the filming. And if you look at this image here, this is from what the robot took of it at the bottom of Loch Ness.
Somehow I don't think that's the end of Loch Ness.
Good point. Loch Ness is 22 miles long, it's 1.5 miles wide, and it's about 800 feet deep. And the thing is, that's a lot of water. So the answer is in the water. And recently, scientists from New Zealand conducted a DNA study of the water samples from Loch Ness. They identified over 3,000 species, everything from microorganisms to human beings. But the big shocker was the massive amount of eel DNA.
Wait, does that mean the Loch Ness Monster could be a giant eel?
The researchers don't know if the DNA is from a gigantic eel or many small eels, which normally grow 4 to 6 feet. But the theory is that they're observing DNA from something much, much larger than that.
Larger? Maybe like a Plesiosaur?
Plesiosaur skeletons have been found in Scotland, so we have to keep an open mind because whenever studying the unknown, we have to remember the lack of evidence does not mean the absence of evidence.
Thanks, Mark. So what do you think? Do you think the Loch Ness Monster is a hoax? Or do you think it really could be a massive Plesiosaur? Comment down below and shoot me a DM and join the conversation.